Absolutely thrilled, delighted for him. I think he certainly earned his spot there. It's a great group in totality. Actually entered the Hall of Fame this year, but we're thrilled for him. He's put an awful lot of time and effort into the game, and I think everybody in Ireland will be more than happy to see him there.
I would start anything about Danny to say he was my personal mentor. He's one of the fathers of modern basketball in Ireland, and that's a crucial thing. I think we need to know that there were people there before us who had sound and a lot of knowledge and were capable of passing it on, and that's why we are involved today. I was lucky to be following somebody like that. He had the knowledge, he had his training as a physical education teacher, and had his love for the game all combined together. So mentor, and I'm talking back to the ex-70s and in the 80s, when, in the words of Bill Regan, who was a technical expert years ago, Bill would say a lot of people didn't know whether the ball was blown up or stuffed, but Danny knew that it was blown up. His input to the development of international basketball in Ireland, trying to bring it from the days when Ireland just put out a team, and then things had to be built up from there. I mean, everybody in this kind of, you think of a basketball person and basketball expertise, but he's much broader than that, much broader than that. Apart from looking after his own, Danny would have an eye for everybody else. So that showed a certain quality in him. And the survival of basketball in Belfast, it went through difficult times. In the previous history of the Troubles in Belfast, people that kept the game going, and teams that disappeared. Now Star, the flagship there, St. Malik is keeping going, and that all speaks to the legacy. And it's not a driven legacy to do with the man himself. I must do this for myself. It's the genuine love of the game. I mean, the pedigree is huge there. I mean, Danny's father, and I know it's a much misused word, Bertie Fulton, was a legend of soccer, an amateur who was a professional, so there's almost no excuse for the Fultons not to be successful. Sorry to say that, but they all took, because again, that's difficult. If you take on that heritage that's there before you, sometimes there's a, can I match up to the old man? Well, they're all matching up, and they're all surpassing, but they're contributing is the key. It's an amazing story, really. You could get so many people to sit here where I am now and do the same thing and be complimentary of Danny. Lots of the people from Northern Ireland, all the people involved in basketball there. I mean, absolutely, it's almost emotional, and I'd say I'd be emotional on the day because of the mentoring, because of the fact that I mightn't even, at the stage I was at, I mightn't even have continued in basketball. I really got the bug back through involvement with Danny. I mean, what basketball has given me, I could never give back if I was to be giving back for a century. And that emanated from Danny. So in terms of that, on a purely personal note, it's tremendous.